They called the tow truck right in front of me. "It's an eyesore," one of them snapped, flicking her manicured hand toward my '67 Mustang fastback like it was a piece of trash. I'd only parked it for 5 minutes to grab coffee. Now these two HOA tyrants were ready to haul it off like I was some freeloader squatting on their designer concrete. "Excuse me." I choked, nearly spilling my coffee. "This is my property line me easement. That sign's fake." "Oh, honey," sneered the elder Karen. Her name was Cheryl, always in oversized sunglasses and lip gloss that cracked when she yelled. "It's already filed. We called the city. You're in violation. And that car? We're having it removed." I laughed. Actually laughed. But not because it was funny. Because they didn't know I'd just finalized paperwork on the adjacent commercial lot, the very one Cheryl parks her pristine white Tesla on every single day. Oh, the irony crackled like static in the air. They were so smug, smirking in their matching peach tennis skirts, filing phony HOA complaints like it was their cardio routine. Cheryl and her sister Brenda weren't just HOA Karens. They were HOA royalty. Self-appointed rulers of our sleepy cul-de-sac. The kind who think laminated signs and power walking give them actual authority. But this time, they messed with the wrong neighbor. It started a month before, when I first restored my Mustang. It wasn't even loud. Okay, maybe a little loud. But it was classic. Cherry red. Smooth lines, rebuilt engine. My pride and joy. I'd parked it at the edge of my lot, under a shade tree I'd planted myself, thinking it'd be safe for 10 minutes. Next morning, bam. Violation notice. Then another. Then another. Accusations of oil spills, noise violations, even hazardous aesthetics. What does that even mean? They weren't just being annoying. They were forging paperwork. One document claimed I'd signed an HOA parking agreement, one I never saw in my life. I had it checked. A friend at the courthouse confirmed, forged. Full-on fraud. By now I was furious. And ready. See, what they didn't know was that the old diner next door, abandoned, fenced off, and slowly crumbling, had gone up for tax auction. Dirt cheap. Zoned for private use. And included the parking lot Brenda used like her personal driveway every single day. I bought it. Quietly. Didn't say a word. Just waited. Next week, their tow truck arrived again. Big, orange, loud. They clapped like hyenas as it backed up to my Mustang. I walked out sipping lemonade. Calm. Controlled. The truck driver glanced at me. "Sir. You the owner?" "I am," I said. "Of both lots?" He blinked. So did Cheryl. "What are you talking about?" she barked, marching over. "This is HOA jurisdiction. You're parked illegally, and I've documented every violation. You'll be sued." I pulled out a folder. "Funny you mention lawsuits," I smiled. "Because here's the deed to the commercial lot. Your little parking space. And here's a fraud complaint I just filed, citing forged HOA violations. With your signature." Brenda gasped. Cheryl's lips parted, but no words came out. Just that stunned, fish-out-of-water gurgle of disbelief. Oh, and the kicker. The city was already reviewing their HOA committee status. Turns out, someone had a habit of bullying neighbors into compliance with fake regulations. And forged paperwork? That carries real heat. Legal heat. Lawsuit heat. They panicked. Tried to backpedal. Claimed it was all a misunderstanding. Offered to talk it out over coffee. Ha! Too late. Next day, I installed a fresh chain at the parking lot entrance. No trespassing. Private property. Violators towed at owner's expense. Guess who got towed? Yup. Brenda's Tesla. Flatbedded like some luxury joke, hauled off in front of the same neighbors they used to lecture about mailbox height and lawn color. The neighborhood cheered. I didn't even gloat. Okay. Maybe a little smirk. But the best part? When the judge tossed their countersuit in court, laughed it right out because their evidence was literally printed from a Word template with typos. Their own fraud buried them. And me? I park my Mustang wherever I want now. Right in the sun. Hood gleaming. Speakers playing Highway to Hell every Friday at noon just for fun. That's not just karma. That's horsepower. Subscribe to my YouTube if you love watching Karens crash and burn. Justice never looked this sweet.